earlier today, Aston Villa scored their first goal of the entire Premier League season. Their first goal. It's match day 5. They've got 3 points right now. And even then, they were unable to beat Sunderland, despite Sunderland spending half the game with 10 men. They allowed Sunderland to equalise here. What is going on at Aston Villa right now?
I've seen Unai Emery's quotes. He's come out and dug the players out a bit, hasn't he? I think he said that they're not working as hard as they should be. Or,
after today's game, he said they lack the fight, and he's effectively calling them lazy.
Yeah, listen, I mean, I managed to catch the goal. It should never have went in. It was a strike from Matty Cash in it, and I think obviously it's gone through the keeper's hands. And then Sunderland go down to 10 men. You think, right, this is it. This might kick-start our season. Doesn't quite happen, and then your manager coming out and digging you out. Yeah, it's not good.
No. I don't, because this is a team that was pushing for Champions League last year.
They've been exceptional, haven't they, since he walked through the door. I think the recruitment's been good. The level of players has gone to the next step, Champions League, etc. An experienced manager who understands exactly what he's saying and when. It's interesting that he's got to this regarding the criticism of players. We don't really see that often from him. And they have to have a look, don't they? They have to have a look, the lads between them, to find a solution and an answer, because they've got real quality. And they've got some good leaders.
I think the issue is being forced to sell.
Yeah,
at times because of all the financial issues.
Yeah, but Adam, we can say we can sell, but look at the squad of players that they've still got. Joe, we're talking about a goal. We're talking about performances. We're talking about work ethic. That's what's being questioned about them, and that's something that you can't do with a manager who demands so much for him. I'm surprised it's gone this far. He normally fixes it a little bit quicker, and he'll be on it. He'll be after the players. And they've got to take it on board. They've got to find a solution. We've been in dressing rooms where, it's certain things your managers are doing, and you've got to have a little chat. There's a few in there, and I feel like they will be able to do that with personnel in that dressing room. I won't name names, but I feel like that they have to solve it within first.
It probably didn't help with the speculation of the future of some of their key players. Emi Martinez being the best example, in and out the side, heavily linked to Manchester United, and then it didn't happen. He's back in the Villa lineup.
Yeah, but that goes on at every club, doesn't it? Players get linked with certain clubs,
but on the final day, he's got tears coming down at Villa Park of last season.
He thinks he's going,
exactly. So
he thinks he's going. But on these two teams we've just seen, there were players linked to to other places. We've just seen Mark Gay.
Yeah, well,
there's no one even more than him not getting a move.
Imagine how he was feeling.
It happens. That's normal. But they also have to look at they've signed contracts. They're in Aston Villa. They've got a good squad of players around, and things are going well. And don't let you slide back to where they were before. And I think that's the point, because we're all looking at Aston Villa going, wow, what a club, what a turnaround, somewhere you'd want to be. I'm looking in that dressing room going, fancy being around it with the type of players, and they've got lots of choice. You've seen Watkins under pressure from a Rashford. We were getting to the levels of top end, and now it just seemed to slide.
Because I did see Unai Emery's name being linked as a potential manager for Manchester United. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but if he was unhappy at Aston Villa and Ruben Amorim is unable to...
Look at the control though, Adam.
Yes.
When he goes into Aston Villa, the whole format, the control of the people up above him, he's in the link and he's in the same as them. At Manchester United, we know that isn't going to be the case. He's not going to be able to make those decisions. Can he accept that? Could he go and work with him? That's the only thing I would say. There's a real power sort of board of select few who are going to make key decisions at Manchester United.
He's got more control than most managers, I would
everything
say.
Into a football club.
Right now.
At the top end.
Yeah, I think he has,
But it's Manchester United. It's one of the super clubs of the world. It's a hard offer to turn down. You're at Everton, Arsenal come calling. What do? You came here.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, it is Man United, but like Brownie's just said, then there comes that control of, or not lack of control. Probably goes against everything he believes in. I think he's got a lot of control at Aston Villa. He's well respected there. Since he's gone in there, the club's been transformed.
Double the money a deal. Double the money.
Well, sometimes
sometimes financial things can change your mind.
Money talks.
Money can talk,
as they like to say.
But you know what? The point with Manchester United is, whichever manager it is, are you going to be able to turn it around in a big way? I think for certain, the group of players they've got should be performing better, should be getting more points than what we're seeing. So we would see a bounce and we would see an improvement, but there's still a couple light, aren't they? It might be a case of, whoever the next manager is, watch your January window, what's the next before I come?